Rape victims are not solely women as our media and government overwhelmingly present, but somehow male rape victims and the very concept of male rape is viewed in the same way as all sexual violence against men. It's largely presented as humorous.
When you're upstate, taking it in the cool look by a bunch of guys calling you Shirley.
No! Yeah, baby. Soap drop, nigga. Oh, you think you just gonna leave it down there? No. Huh? Now pick up the soap. Pray, baby, pray.
Well, you better get used to it, pal. It's not gonna be much privacy where you're going.
You're damn right. This time next week, I'll be sucking down pina coladas in a hot tub with 6 girls named Amber and Tiffany.
More like taking a shower with 2 guys named Jamal and Jesus, if you know what I mean. And here's the bad news. That thing you're sucking on, it's not a pina colada.
I mean, just think, if you hadn't been away doing time, maybe Junior wouldn't be in the pokey doing dick.
Fuck off! Let me up!
You know,
Let me up!
I always wondered. Was that a BC's dick bigger than mine?
No!
You be the judge.
They'll give you something to calm down at least.
No. No more drugs.
Caitlin, don't start drinking. Come on. Caitlin, what the hell are you doing?
It's just a habit.
Well, stop it, all right? You're gonna be bald. It's obsessive compulsive.
Want to hang out?
I'm writing my paper.
You mind if I just sit and study then? I'm fine, really. It's just, it's creepy up there alone.
All right.
Radio and poster adverts are solely targeted against men, as if only men can commit these crimes. But why not poster campaigns against crimes that only women commit? British Airways will not allow an unaccompanied child to sit next to an adult male passenger. And I was just wondering, from the perspective of your role here at Kidscape, do you have an opinion on that?
I think that is pathetic. Really pathetic. That is buying into the culture that all men are potential abusers. I think that is such an insult. What are they thinking? That, they've got a pedophile on every flight and he might want to sexually abuse a child? Very sad. And what if they sit the child next to a woman and she turns out to be an abuser? I think it's wrong-headed.
One family I know had help with their children from college girls training in childcare. The rules from the college stated that the husband was not allowed to be alone with the student at any time and was not allowed to drive the girl home. Only the wife could drive her home. But it's easy to see that this doesn't make sense and is based on hatred of men rather than safety. If it was genuine concern for the safety of the babysitter, a far more important check would be if either parent had a driving licence. But they don't do any such check. They just say that the man can't drive her home. So a woman banned from driving for life can drive the babysitter home, and the college isn't interested. But a man can't drive her home for no other reason than that he's male. Hatred doesn't get any purer than this. When I discussed this rule with the family, they raised the point that it was as much for his protection as it was for the students. What is this saying about girls and young women, that a man needs to protect himself from their false accusations?
6, 7 years ago, we had a Norwegian girl staying here, and she wanted to get along the coast. And I quite naturally, again, I wouldn't have done it for a bloke, but I did for a woman. I said, oh, if you want, I'll drive you along to Limers and drop you off. Oh, that's really kind of you. And my wife said, yeah, my husband will do it. And as I'm driving along, I thought, what are you doing here? I thought, I don't even know who you are. You stayed one night at my place. I thought, I could drop you off. You could go into a police station and accuse me of whatever you want, and they'd have to act. And I've got a big black name then. And when I got back, my wife had thought exactly the same. She said, do you know what, Steve? She said, I don't know what I was doing saying that you were a driver along there. She said, that woman could have done anything. She said, could have even made a grab for you. She said, and you'd be for the high jump. She said, I won't ever do that again. So I don't.
Why do you think there's a risk there? I mean, is it something that you've come across? I mean, why would you think that anyone would accuse you of...
Well, because women do that, don't they?
We're truly living in the age of the toxic female.